Welcome everybody to All This Shit podcast. I am Mally Mal.
I'm Z.
And today we have a special guest today, Denver rapper Boo the Ghost.
Woo-hoo.
What up? What up?
Boo the Ghost, how the hell are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good, my brother.
That's good to hear. It's been a long time. I've been excited about this interview, kind of promotion kind of thing today.
Hell yeah. Glad to be here.
Yeah, glad to have you.
I always love hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, us too. I love
it.
Well, it's been the family for quite a long time now.
It's been over a decade now.
Yeah, a long time.
So yeah, I just wanna go through a little bit on your early kind of rise to become the Ghost Man. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So I mean, first of all, tell me a little about where you're from, if people don't know.
From Raton, New Mexico. Moved to Denver when I was like real young, like 5 years old. You know, me and my mom and my brothers. And so I've been brought up here mostly, but you know, we go back and forth from New Mexico and Denver, you know.
Yeah.
And so, 'cause I got family here, family in New Mexico. So, and now my parents live in New Mexico, so I kind of go back.
How long you been like permanently in Denver? Like,
I've been kind of permanently here, but then I moved back to Raton for a while.
Yeah, it was like Marina was 2.
Yeah,
that was
I
like in
remember
2012.
Marina was young. Mm-hmm. And I was there for like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, with your mom.
And you know, it's just, I mean, I was real busy out there with tattooing and stuff, and I was like, my heart is in Denver. You know, I got to get back to Denver. And
well, there ain't nothing to do there.
Yeah, there's nothing to do.
303, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much going on. So I was like, I got to get back to Denver. You know, and
I remember that too.
Yeah.
So you two been doing the Undertakers, but you started a little bit before the Undertakers, right? Just by yourself? Is that how it started? Like just Boo the Ghost as solo, or how did that start?
I was actually with the third generation Thugs, and you know, my name, you know, my mom's called me Boo my whole life, so that name kind of stuck. You know, so when I started hanging out with some of my friends from the neighborhood, you know, John Doe and January, and well, I started, you know, they were doing music and stuff, and so I was always intrigued by that, and once I started hanging out with them more, you know, I started to learn how to write music and stuff like that, and really get into it, and I actually started writing with my friend Dominic, but then I guess I'd really started to get more serious about it when I was hanging around with John Doe in January, and they started calling me Boo the Ghost, and so that name kind of stuck from there. And
were you wearing makeup at that time when they did that?
No, I mean I would wear like crazy makeup to like concerts and shit that. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like for what we were doing or anything like that, you know?
Yeah.
Because we just strictly were just, you know, rapping. And so the Undertaker's part came later, you know, because I mean the third generation Thugs is more like a crew, you know?
Yeah. Street crew.
Yeah. And so me and another friend, we started our own kind of rap duo since we were always hanging out all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so we used to wear trench coats and all that, and
Perfect place to do it, other than Denver, Colorado, right?
yeah. And so we didn't really have a name for our little duo that we wanted to do a project for, and so January's like, why don't you guys just be called the Undertakers?
Mhm.
And we're like, yeah, and so that really kind of stuck, and we kind of like did it, kind of made a crew too, and made it all just kind of a big conglomerate with everyone we already knew, and and made it kind of our own thing. And
Was it wasn't the Undertakers like established in like '96?
yeah, it's back in '96, and
But it wasn't musical yet at that time, was it? Or was
Yeah.
it just street politics kind of thing, or did the music come later, or was it since the beginning?
yeah, the Undertakers was music, yeah. So we're third generation thugs, and then we kind of just wanted to do our own Undertakers thing, and so that's where that kind of started.
When did you join?
I joined the Undertakers in 2000. What year was
I'm
that?
trying to think.
It was
That
like
was,
it was like 2013, 14.
no way. It was way longer than that.
Well, you were doing your own thing, because I remember you used to do open mic nights at the Toad Tavern, remember, in Littleton.
Right.
And then you found out that I could do music and play guitar, and then my first show was at the Climax Theater when I think it was 17 or 18 years old, actually.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time. So
Yeah.
but I wasn't like fully in like a band with the Undertakers until we like performing wise wasn't until 2013 or 14, I think.
Yeah.
So
that sounds about right.
yeah, I mean, me and Boo were doing stuff forever, but with just me and him. So
yeah. I mean, because there was like a Boo the Ghost show, and she actually went on and just was playing guitar. Just I was rapping and she was putting some distortion in there with the guitar,
Nice,
and
yeah.
kind of
I remember that too.
making it a little heavier,
Mhm.
So that was the.
Oh, I was so fucking scared.
She was so nervous.
I was freaking out.
Yeah.
It was to Blue White Demon. I think I did the guitars for that song. And a couple, I don't know, one more. I think I don't remember which one, but I remember it was a Boo the Ghost song because it was Madez, Jer, you, me. I know Marciano was there. Wasn't Mark Knives there too? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah.
It was fun. It was my very first show, like I think ever, being in a part of a music
on stage.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember the first time I met you guys. It was I was in a band. People don't know I was in a band called Suspension 9, and I think it was right around the height of our band at the point. You know what I mean? We're doing a lot of things, and we were coming through Denver. I think we were on the way to Salt Lake or something like that. And the first time you weren't there.
I was in the hospital. I was sick.
Yeah. And I remember we were downstairs and I had no clue who Boo the Ghost was or the Undertakers for that matter or anything like that. But I remember being down in the green room at Herman's Hideaway, and me and Dom, the DJ from Suspension 9, we were getting ready, putting on makeup, and all of a sudden you guys busted out with Cried a Little Sister, I think. And it was just like, we already had caught the attention of what you guys were doing up there a little bit, and then all of a sudden we looked at each other, we're like, what the fuck is this? So we dropped everything that we were doing and ran upstairs because we thought it was like, this is totally unique kind of sound, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
we haven't heard that type of style before, not personally anyway, until that time, but I remember you guys being on stage. It was just a ton of props everywhere. It was just like flooded with like rubber carcasses and shit.
Fucking Halloween shit.
Yeah, it was like Halloween.
Yeah, it was fun.
And dude, we were dancing our ass off. I thought it was fucking awesome. I was like, had a really unique sound. You know what I mean? And like the performance itself, it was just electrifying. Kind of just, you got to watch it. You know what I mean? And so, and I think we exchanged a couple words that night and took a photo, and that was about the extent of that. And then we played again.
Yep, it was on. I remember the date. That's when I met you, and it's also like
September 18th, was it?
Yeah, it's our wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
So in 2000.
Yeah. So
it was for the St. Patrick's show.
I think after that night, I was hooked on the Undertaker's Food the Ghost. You know what I mean? I was like,
us too, with Suspension 9.
Yeah,
we would always blast your shit in his car.
Yeah. And I remember like that first show, like, I remember she wasn't there, but I remember seeing you, and like I thought you were like so cool. Yeah. I was kind of intimidated to talk to you. I was like, well, you're just this cool guy. I was like, oh shit, like
yeah, he showed me a picture.
So cool guy.
Yeah, I was like, no, I just loved what you guys were doing, and like you had like awesome stage moves too, like
oh yeah, he does, yeah.
Like
he's got that like
the whole performance was just epic, and so I was like, the way he just he's just like it's
natural.
And he's like a natural rock star, and I'm like, I just
until I open up my mouth, and then you guys are like, oh fuck,
no. No, but like I was just like so happy to like talk to you and like be friends with you, and so every time we did a show with you, I was like, fuck yeah, they're on this shit, or we would even say, hey, let's get Suspension
swap shows,
and we would even just come just to go to Colorado Springs just to see you guys, because we loved your performance. That's why I tell you this all the time. I'm like, you guys like had it going for you. You did. And I know those times were different for you personally, but
I mean, you had a good run,
Yeah. Boo and we really were huge fans of S9, and we really admired you guys a lot. Yeah. We were huge fans.
I think with the Undertakers and S9, I think we formed an immediate bond because we had the whole freak shit going on, and like we like the same type of stuff, heavily Manson influenced and shit, still I'm personally heavily Manson influenced to this day,
Definitely,
you got to give shout outs to the king,
Yep.
Elvis, nah,
no,
Marilyn Manson,
yeah,
he's the king of rock and roll, man.
Definitely,
I mean, amongst others, of course, but
yeah,
but I just remember being really intrigued by your guys' stuff, and and I don't know if you want to get into the Diablo story at all.
We can talk about that. That's what this show is all about.
Not that it matters, like we don't want to give
invalid,
him any,
but it's okay to talk about, because his ass ain't getting out anytime soon. So I don't fucking care, even if he was. He's a clown. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I mean, there was. You want to tell him, because he was your friend for a long time. Like the backstory about you.
Yeah, I mean, so like I know I didn't mention it earlier that like when I said I was doing music with my friend, and I didn't really mention his name.
It was Chris.
Yeah, it was him, and so me and him, we would freestyle and record a lot of shit, and just kind of messing around, but and then Marciano came with our original beats and stuff back then, and so did January used to make beats too, and so that's when we finally started getting some originality into the Undertakers, and Third Generation Thugs was in January, and Marciano making the beats and stuff instead of just rapping the instrumentals and shit.
Yeah, he was always making music on like the Triton. He'd come over or whatever and
Oh
do all
yeah,
that.
he was. Yeah.
So, what as far as Who the Ghost, do you identify as uh, Who the Ghost as a solo and the Undertaker as a band, or how do you view that whole scenario? Is it, do you try to combine the two, or
I don't know. I never really thought about it. I kind of just like doing music whichever way it goes, and I never really thought about
I
that.
think it was Boo the Ghost and then Boo the Ghost and Boo the Ghost and the Undertakers. And then it
Yeah.
was just like I got mad because I was like, "This ain't about you. It's about all of
Yeah.
us." And he was like, "All right, let's just use the Undertakers."
The only reason why I kind of wanted to do it as Boo the Ghost and Undertakers at first was because I guess Boo the Ghost was more out there. That name was more people were more
like
familiar.
established.
Yeah. And so I kind of wanted to just let people know, like, hey, like it's Boo the Ghost and the Undertakers, and so we're kind of transitioning to the Undertakers. So I wanted everyone that knew Boo the Ghost to know the Undertakers. So it's.
I wanted it to be Boo the Ghost and Zamgora for the longest time.
Yeah.
I mean, for a long time it was just me and him, and then that going back to that clown Poon, Chris Diablo or whatever.
Diablo.
Yeah, he's called the Torchy's killer, Torchy's Tacos killer, or
Torchy's
whatever.
Tacos Killer?
Yeah, Torchy's killer. I don't know, some douchebag.
Isn't that was that close to Herman's? Where that happened?
No, that was downtown on Broadway, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 10th and Broadway or something.
Okay.
And it was really close to the hotel that we were living at the time. And I was very heavily pregnant with my son. And then like we saw that stuff on the news and we're like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like he was always like threatening us and stuff, and he was psycho.
For the people who don't know what we're talking about, Diablo is what he went by on stage.
It's a stage name.
He, like I said, the Torchy's Taco Killer. He was basically a prop, right?
Yeah,
that's like a live prop.
I didn't even want him in that shit because like fuck that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like
because we went years. I mean, I haven't talked to him in like it was like 14 or 15 years. Because he had a kid and did his went and did his own thing, and which was cool. And then like I ran into him one day and he was working at this pizza place or some shit, and so we started talking again and being cool, and then he was like into what I was doing with the music and performing, and so he kind of wanted to just be like a stage prop and kind of he just
was
wanted
jealous.
I guess he wanted to be like part of it in some kind of way or something,
No, but then it got real weird with you though, Boo. Like he got real weird with you. He was also jealous of our friendship. You know what I mean? Because me and Boo have known each other for almost 20 years. So he got really jealous, and I don't know what his deal was, but
I also remember when right before that went down, he would message me in like the middle of the night and was trying to get me against you guys and stuff like that. And I was just fucking
before or after we were dating?
I think this might have been after.
When we broke up the first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think it was right before he killed that dude.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, what a joke that guy is.
Yeah, he would write all kinds of like to me it was like meth high fucking messages.
That's another thing. He was using. I know that for a fact. He was using.
He asked me one time when you were doing I think he did this one or the teardrop ones.
The tattoos?
Yeah, one of those you were doing, and while you were getting ready stuff. He's like, hey, you want to go get high? Like step outside and spin one and shit. And I was like, nah, I'm okay right now. You know?
We didn't
Shit.
find that out until I heard what you told me that,
Mm-hmm.
and then I told him, and he's like, "Oh, well, makes sense." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that fool was out of his rocker, man. That's
Yeah.
always making weapons and shit.
yeah, he was also like, yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he did a post about me and Boo, and he made words all over this grave, like a casket, like a grave. Remember, he was like, "Fuck Boo the ghost in Zambora, I'll kill you."
That's like voodoo type of shit.
No, that's like dumbass type of shit. That's what dumbasses do, like cowards, like real true cowards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like, I don't know. He's just fucking. He would threaten us and right to me, threatening to kill me and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
Talk shit about Boo.
He was saying all this shit, like, but it's funny. He was like trying to be like us. He was trying to dress like us and try to look like us.
He was never like that before.
And yeah, and it's like, yeah, he comes back and he's trying to be like us. He's even trying to do his vocals like you do.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to copy your shit. He was trying to copy me.
Yeah.
He was just like,
yeah.
And then I ended up, okay, so then after he was talking all that shit, then I see him at a show. And he just like wouldn't even look at me. He was just like, you know, and I was like purposely like walking right by him to see if he'd say something, and he wouldn't even look at me or anything. And,
because he's a bitch.
Like,
That's why he's a little
like,
bitch.
What, fucking 5
Yeah,
foot?
he's tiny.
Yeah.
He's short, and like he would get in my way on stage. I'm like, man, get this motherfucker out of my fucking face, dude. Like, I'm gonna fucking punch this guy in his face.
Oh, man.
No, for real though, because like. It wasn't like he was just jealous and he wanted to be a part of it. And I was like, at first I was like, okay, that's fine. But like, you know what I mean? Like, but that we don't need no dancers or props or anything. We already got props. We got Halloween props and stuff. We don't need someone with stupid finger gloves that glow and like have lights in them and stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm good.
So, tell me. So, everything, all the way up to 2020 when COVID hit, everything kind of just, you know what I mean? I didn't think that went for everybody. You know what I mean? Everything just kind of came to a halt. But just a little bit before, up to that point, your guys' lineup, it seemed like it was always kind of like cycling out a little bit, like different members and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when did I come into it? After Ryan.
Yeah.
So that was like the first time, 2021 or something?
21. Yeah, it was 21.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah, because me and you got back together, and me and Ryan broke up.
So you guys are doing your thing. COVID hit, and everything kind of slowed down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's shitty.
I was fortunate and lucky enough to actually do some drumming, some live shows and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Fanboy got to kind of be in the band, you know what I mean? So I'm all about it as far as like, you know, live and things like that. It's super fun to play live on the drums. So when I can hear everything, that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tell me a little bit about how COVID affected you guys.
Shit.
Well, we were still writing music together.
Yeah.
It was just me and Boo because other members had a lot going on. Of course, everybody did. Everybody was scared to leave their house and shit. But I was working a lot, and because I was an essential worker, so I had a pass to go. And this was when people had curfew.
Yeah.
But Boo, I mean, speaking for both of us, we were still writing music though, you know, and recording stuff in the process.
Yeah.
But it really sucked. And it got to the point where, because me and Boo were so used to doing so many shows all the time and playing music all the time. Even if it's just me and him, we're always writing. And like, we went from writing every day, hanging out all the time to like barely doing anything. It got depressing for a while.
Yeah. Still is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it got
because you guys were on the pretty good swing right before that shit happened.
Right.
You guys, like you said, you guys were playing shows all the time.
Yeah.
People were coming out to see you guys and everything, and then, but you know what I mean. And then years later, we did a couple shows. You know what I mean, with me on the drums and trying to resurrect a sort of a lineup and everything. Romeo from Medusa's Vibrator, Diabloso. Joined the band as well as amongst some old members, reoccurring members.
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah. So what is the goal for the Undertakers? You know what I mean? What we got a new video coming out.
Yeah, we have a new video coming out for our song "Creatures of the Night," which is re-recorded and remastered. With a live band, you know, with us, and it's been a minute. We want to release it on an EP, at least.
Yeah.
Maybe have like a bonus track or something on it. You know, something new.
Yeah, something. Because I think I kind of trailed off earlier.
We did 3 songs for it so far. So
it was Creatures, and then
I Am Legion.
And Death of Us.
Death of Us.
Yeah.
And
so to get back into the swing of things would be awesome, you know. So I think putting that out would kind of be a good start.
Yeah. When can people anticipate something from the Undertakers upcoming? Any ideas? Any vague ranges of dates, or are you just kind of keeping it under wraps until it's ready?
I'm kind of hoping at least like by summer, like, you know, around summertime would be cool. You know, would be a good goal to reach, to have something out there, you know.
Oh yeah.
So
and you know, honestly, I think when I came in, like I said, I think I trailed off a little bit earlier, but when I come in on the drums, and we did a couple shows, especially that second time around, right before we were going to go on tour. It started like people were there. You know what I mean? People remembered. People remembered you guys, and people were into this shit.
People love
you know
the
what I mean?
UXTX band.
Yeah. So
the shows are a lot of fun.
You should have seen our CD release party.
Yeah.
Like it was packed.
That was lit.
Yeah.
For sure.
And
that was fun.
I see people all the time like, when are you guys gonna do anything new? Or like, you know what I mean? When's the next show?
Oh, they always tell us that.
A lot of people ask me all the time.
So you guys been kind of keeping Denver on the lockdown for quite a minute, you know, as far as like I don't know what you would call it, alternative underground or something, you know what I mean? Horrorcore.
We're horrorcore rap metal. That's pretty much what we are.
Yeah.
Horrorcore.
That'd be the best way to explain
That's
it.
That's exactly right. Yeah. We're Halloween metal. Just kidding.
Halloween.
Because of our props and stuff.
It's just like I said, I always was a fan of the music because it has so much going on as far as you have your rap, hip hop, kind of a street edge, as well as like a little gothy undertones, you know what I mean, with the theatrics and things like that. That's
something that I love about the Undertakers, is that we are putting our own personalities and our own likes and loves in there, if you know what I mean. Like we both grew up listening to metal music, and you know, and I mean, you know me, of course, 90s when I was little, pop. I like a little poppy stuff, like indie rock, classic rock, and I love classical music. And that's something a lot of people don't know. I love classical music, and I try to put like many influences I grew up listening to into my music, the way I play, the way I do my vocals and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I think it's. I mean, what about you? I mean,
yeah. You know, I really like a lot of the old rap and old, you know, like 80s. I like, so you know, like classic rock,
the old school rap shit.
All that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I like all that, you know, and just a lot of this new stuff, like especially with rap, I can't really connect to like the.
Fucking can't stand that shit.
These drowsy rappers and fucking like
all
the mumble rappers and shit.
The auto-tune motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's like I can't really.
It's a different game.
it's
a different
different. I mean, I just
it's not music.
It's I guess I'm from another time.
I mean, yeah, you might say that for sure.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your influences. Speaking of, because when I listen to you and your when you get your flow going and everything, and you're a pretty fast type of rapper. So I hear some Bone Thugs influence for sure. Am I off base on that, or like I hear a lot of like old school with a slighter newer touch, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I actually never really got too much into Bone Thugs. I mean, I did like a couple of their songs. I mean, Bone Thugs, they're awesome, but I just never really got into them.
Gotcha.
But I was more, I'd say, when it comes to fast rap, I was more into like Twista.
Oh, okay.
Or
makes sense.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I forgot about
like
Twista. Yeah.
Do or Die, or then Twisted Insane came out. I really got into Twisted Insane. He's the homie, and
yeah, we did a show with him.
Oh yeah,
we opened up for him.
Yeah,
him and Brother Lin Chung.
Yeah, Brother Lin.
That was awesome.
Yeah, you guys got some pretty big names under your belts too, as far as opening up and doing collaborations.
Yeah, well, so do you.
Yeah.
You do too. With Suspension 9, you guys have
this
opened
ain't
up
about me right now.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna make it about you here in a minute. But yeah, I mean, being a mix of rap and metal, you should see these motherfuckers in the audience. They're like, when I open my mouth and I do my screams and my growls and all that stuff, they're just like, damn girl, like, you know what I mean? They love that shit. They're just like, holy crap, like, it's so different, and their makeup and stuff, and they're like, damn, you guys are some kind of freaks or something, you know.
That's the other thing. It's like when the second time I saw you guys, we played together on that bill, and it was the first time I saw you with the Undertakers, and I was again totally blown away because you were singing, doing like some couple backup parts, you know, clean vocals, couple singy parts. And then all of a sudden you built in like these guttural death metal screams and vocals, and I was like, I love you. Yeah. And you heard that, and you were like,
I remember that.
We're all melting.
yeah, your heart was just like,
I know. Yeah. Does he have a girlfriend? Go ask him if he has a girlfriend. Oh my god. Stop it already.
Yeah, I remember when we were outside and you guys like I don't know, me and you we came up to talk to each other, and you were beside me, and we were talking, and you were so excited to meet him.
Yeah, I was like, damn, he's hot. Who's that?
I was like, yeah, this is Malice right here, you know.
I'm gonna ask him if he has a girlfriend. She wants to know if you have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I remember.
And that's the day we met, and then and now we're married.
Now we're married.
We're married.
The matchmaker.
Yeah, the matchmaker. Who the ghost? Call me. Shut up. You're a dick, dude.
Oh,
yeah.
I was excited to meet you, but I also loved the music too. Because I remember when you first played with Boo, and I wasn't there. Remember, I was in the hospital. He showed me a picture, and I'm like, "Who is that? I need to meet this guy." He's all, "That's Michael Malice." I'm all, "What?" Yeah. I was like, "Oh man, I got to meet this motherfucker." But I was all shy when you came up to me. You're like, "Hi, I'm Michael Malice," and you were like, "I like your shirt" or something.
Yeah,
right?
You were in like a dark funeral shirt.
Yeah. And then I was wearing my corpse paint with my hair in my face, and I was like, "Thanks."
You're all shy.
I am shy. Yeah.
Red shirt.
I mean,
bro.
come on, there's a hot dude that I like. Want to know?
I went to the car. Actually, I went to the car, parked out there, and I slammed a couple beers to work up the courage.
Hell yeah.
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 Shit, yeah. Yeah, that was some fun times.
Yeah, I mean, I think, what is it, 2015, 2016, 2017. It was a good time for underground music, local music especially.
It was so different
It
then.
really was.
Those few years right before the COVID hit, it was a lot of shit was going on. A lot of people were doing things. You know what I mean? There was a lot of good bands out there. You know?
Yeah, there was. It's so
Um,
different now.
And not saying that there's no good bands out there anymore. I'm sure
No,
there's
but
a
the
lot of
scene
stuff.
is different.
But the whole vibe is different.
Yeah, the whole vibe, yeah.
Everything. After 2020, something happened, and I think we ended up in a different timeline.
But you also have venues that we were really well known and like played closing.
Yeah.
Herman's Hideaway, your mom's house.
I was just gonna say, it's like it's all like gone now. Like
it's all gone.
all these
Bar
places.
burned down. Like those were like
even the venues not there.
the venue where we got married at, babe.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That was fun. I loved that place so much, and I'm so glad that we had our ceremony there for our wedding. But you know, it's just not like you said. The vibe is so different.
It's different.
Yeah, and it's like back then, you know, all the bands. It's like they were all like so in tune with each other too.
Yeah,
you know, and a lot of the bands would do a lot of shows, and just that's one thing I felt was cool back then, was just all the local bands were just so in tune with each other. You know, and it's like everybody knew everybody, and it's kind of like living in a small town. Like, you know, just everyone knew everybody, and everyone got along, and everyone supported each other, and it's like what the fuck happened?
It was so much fun. Like, one of my favorite things to do is performing. Like it, but it's like, I don't know, boo. I think that, like, you know, back then, like, we were on fire. Like we were putting out song after song after song. And you know what? Yeah, you know what? We have played the same songs for like a decade, and we're coming out with new shit. I really hope so, because I really do.
We have a lot more songs.
Yeah,
too,
we have a lot more songs we haven't even released yet that are old, like older, and like it was just me and Boo for the longest time. You know what I mean? And we're like, you know, fuck this shit. Like, I love you and everything, but we wanted to have a band. We wanted to be somebody. We wanted to go and tour. That was like mine and Boo's dream. We've been talking about this forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then, like, we were supposed to go on our tour in Texas with you, babe.
Yeah.
And that got all fucked up because Brian bitched out. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And left the band.
Amongst others.
Amongst other things. But still, that's where it all started to go downhill. And I don't know what it is, but I can't find any other band members that are dedicated to the music, man. They're just making it all about themselves, or they just bail on you, or they're fucking lazy, or I don't know. I'm just speaking my fucking mind, and I'm speaking my truth, because, you know, if you know me, you know that I'm going to be real about it. You know what I mean? And it started pissing me off. So then, you know, with band members, you know, leaving and going and leaving and going, some of these people had fucking addictions and shit, had their own demons to deal with, which I understand. I understand that. But it just, you know, and some of these people were, I will say, on behalf of someone that was in the band, they were just falling out of love with the Undertakers and wanted something new. And that happens all the time, that's fine. Because I did the same thing in Nefarious Heart. I was just so tired of the same old shit.
Yeah.
You know? So, like I said, that shit happens, but I'm going to be real about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's I think goes for anybody as far as being creative, musicians, whatever happens, it just at some point it becomes stagnant a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially
it becomes like a chore.
Right. And it's what it makes it, I think, the most difficult is when you have to recycle a bunch of band members all the time, because all of a sudden you're on the one page, right? Mm-hmm. Something happens, guy leaves, we gotta find another thing, shit halts, you know.
Yeah, and you gotta get on the same page again.
Right, and like doing that, and I, you know, with Suspension 9 as well, we went through a couple members going in and out and blah blah blah, and have you. It's hard to make a successful band and have everybody on the same page is extremely hard to do.
Yeah.
But
you have to vibe with these people too, as people. Yeah. Not just you'd be like, you know, these are not. This is gonna be my music family. It's my family. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if you don't vibe with somebody, and you know what I mean, that's a whole different. It's just not gonna work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to vibe with somebody. You have to get along with these people, and you're gonna be seeing these people all the time. Especially if you have dreams of like going on tour and being stuck in a fucking truck or tour van or tour bus or whatever with each other. You guys have to vibe and be like family, like we are.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And yeah, I mean we have gone through members and stuff like that, but and then it's just me, you, Romeo, and Boo. You know what I mean? And that's fine, but we've been having a hard time finding a bassist because I'm having a hard time finding someone that is dedicated.
Yeah.
And I think especially in a band like The Undertakers, I think the bass is really important.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a huge part of being in a band, of a band, making music.
Yeah. Especially when, you have an actual bass player that, follows the drums rather than the guitars. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it brings out just that wholeness,
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
So yeah.
So if there's any bass players out there,
yeah, get a plug in, man. Any shout outs you want to do, drop them all in there. Speaking of, for newcomers, listeners to the podcast, where would people be able to find the Undertaker's music?
Nowhere. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's we have some on SoundCloud and shit like
SoundCloud?
But
we used to be on Spotify, but
YouTube.
We're really gonna just release something new, and so hopefully.
Well, you can find us on Facebook. You guys can find us on SoundCloud. You guys can find us. Are we on Reverb Nation at all?
I don't think we are.
Well, we're on Facebook. We have an Instagram and SoundCloud. So,
yeah. So you could get online and
you can buy CDs from us too. We still have
we have CDs.
We still have CDs from it was released in 2019. So yeah, I mean, contact Boo. He's got all the stuff. Do we have any more merch?
You have any CDs?
Hell no, I got.
You sell them all?
Yeah, they're gone. I ain't got nothing.
Actually,
why didn't you say so?
I had a stack you gave me too. I sold those on eBay.
We sold some on eBay.
I could always bring you some more CDs.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's definitely good to get it out there.
That's brings me to another point with the CDs and everything. Because I'm a big analog fan. I love the vinyl, the tapes, CDs. I've always been a big collector.
I'm the same way
on all that, and it's being in the digital world. It has its ups and downs. I think.
I agree.
On one side, you have so many awesome resources as far as recording, software that was we couldn't even dream of the shit like 15 years ago,
right?
Like that, what you have now with the programs and everything. But for me personally, like, I understand that you have to have like digital releases and stuff, and that's cool. That makes it cool, quick, easy for your phone and everything like that. But it for me personally, it takes away from the magic of it, man. I always loved having something to look at. You know what I mean? I want to go through the booklet, read the lyrics,
check out the pictures or the artwork.
Or like the style of the vinyl, like how it's different colors, or you know what I mean, like stuff like that.
And that's making a huge comeback. You know what I mean? The vinyl. For the last like 10 years now. I used to work at a record label called Dark Descent, and vinyl was one of the top sellers. You know what I mean? Above anything else. And honestly, I think it'd be an awesome idea if the Undertakers put out like a marble kind of a gory vinyl.
That'd be
limited edition. Kind of shit.
Kind of like some like awesome. Black mixed with like some grays and whites in there. Yeah. Kind of like cool like that.
You can even get like splatter.
Splatter. That'd be sick.
We should definitely do that.
We should do that.
That would be so idea. Awesome. Yeah, we could even, do that with the EP coming up. Get some of those going.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, and plus, they say, vinyls sound a lot better than anything. It's just, they say it's just the sound.
It's that analog sound,
Yeah.
Because, the digital's nice and crisp and everything, and you can crank it super loud without it going fuzzy. But I that analog side is just where it's richer. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. It has like a richer tone. I think it's warmer. You know?
Yeah. I like the sound of the vinyl.
I like the little scratchy noise.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Old school, man. Like, I love that.
Yeah.
Cassette tapes too.
Oh yeah.
Cassettes.
Yeah. I think cassettes probably my favorite. Vinyls and cassettes.
Yeah.
That's the shit. And I don't know if that's probably because I was born in 1982, and cassettes was like the first. When I was growing up, you know, I mean, some kid had like a Mayhem album or like whatever kind of underground band, and everybody would copy that album and pass it around, and we would all dub the things because we didn't have internet at the time and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I still own a bunch of old cassette tapes. You know, I have a whole trunk full of them.
Hell yeah.
So it's like,
oh, I gotta pull that out. What did I do with them? But remember that big old thing of tapes I got from work?
Yeah.
Had Antichrist Superstar original in there. I have it.
Shit. Yeah, he has it. Yeah.
All intact. It's like crisp or almost fucking new
it's
from
nice.
1996. Wow. Yeah, it's fucking dope as fuck. I looked it up to see how much it's going for. They're selling just the tape. It's like on eBay starting $99 and shit like that. Yeah.
That's it.
Crazy.
Like, I'm surprised it's not going for more.
Well,
like,
they have other ones as well. That was like the lowest one I saw.
That was the lowest one.
Yeah. Starting $99.
Yeah. Are you going to Manson?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go too, but we have to wait until we get our refund because I'm gonna take the kids.
Oh yeah.
It's all ages, so I promised Raina I would take her.
Yeah. I actually I just have a lawn ticket, so.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do because I'd rather be on the lawn. I don't want no damn seat. We could all hang out again.
I'm hoping to be on probation.
We'll all hang out and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Either way, like rain, shine, sober, not sober, I'm still gonna have them because I'm gonna have my kids. So.
Speaking of Marilyn Manson, what a phenomenal comeback!
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, to me, you know, I don't care. People are probably going to get hate on this because allegations of whatever, which he was acquitted of and not guilty and dismissed and all that shit. But, so, for me personally, Marilyn Manson basically provided the soundtrack to my life. You know what I mean? Like, with every album, it's weird how, like, coincide. Every album, for me, signified a certain era in my moment in time in life.
Right.
I feel like I could say the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
It's, yeah.
From the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
All the way, because, like, I think we're all here diehard spooky kids and shit from the beginning, you know? And just the, you know, you see that rise, you know, as a listener on the outside, you know, you watch this guy from nobody all of a sudden blow up with the beautiful people and then just all the, you know, first he was like the Antichrist, everybody hated him. And then all of a sudden, after Columbine 2000s hit, and all of a sudden he became everybody's favorite Manson. You know, he was everywhere. He was on the Sharon Osbourne show and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you know, with a lot of bands, of course, you know, the addiction and then the stress of touring and everything just kind of, you know, you could tell, you could watch the decline through the albums.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And not saying that those albums are bad albums, but you can definitely hear a sort of a descent, you know what I mean, all the way up,
even through performances too.
Yeah,
you know, like
there were some really bad performances.
We've seen it live.
Yeah. It's like wow, and a lot of people talk about that. They're like, oh my god, you know, this is
Mm-hmm.
and
horrible. It's sad. It made me really sad, like to watch them because he's so much better than that, and you know what I mean.
You could see he was tired.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
he's just burnt the fuck out. You know, at the end there.
Well, we also don't know what happens behind closed doors in people's personal lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and then then seeing him recently, it's like, whoa, what
like you said, what a comeback, man.
Yeah, like fucking, he's like reborn. Like it's just, like it's like he's a kid again.
Sounds
like, he's
great.
Just fucking with energy. And his voice is amazing. It's like wow, like just
like live, he sounds better than ever.
Oh yeah.
Like hitting the notes, because like I said, in that decline era, you could hear the laziness in it, the drunkenness in it, like, oh, beautiful people, people. You know what I'm saying? And now it's got that energy again, man, and the band sounds great. I love the lineup, and
me too.
There's speculations Tim Skold might be coming back. I don't know if that's an actual thing. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yesterday,
I saw that.
Yeah,
I think that would be awesome.
That would be awesome. I love Tim Skold. He was one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, me too. He's
KMFDM, baby.
Yeah, and I love his guitar solos too.
Yeah, he's got that wail, that bluesy kind of awesome shit, dude. Yeah.
I like his old school, like, smeary makeup that he did. Like, I loved that when I was in high school, middle school and high school. Like,
he has an awesome style.
He does. He really does. Seems like a really cool dude.
Yeah.
Swedish.
Yeah.
And he has some solo projects too he released.
Oh yeah, and they're awesome too. Yeah.
I haven't got to hear, I think I heard like one or two songs, but I'd really like to dive into.
It's awesome. It's like,
listen to those.
It's like heavy guitars with like industrial, kind of KMFDM-y.
Yeah.
What about Gary Newman? He came back really awesome too with his industrial stuff that he has. Like
some bangers, man. Yeah.
Like, I love it. It's awesome. All these new, like, all these old school people that we grew up listening to coming back full force.
Yeah.
No fucks given. Like, I love that. And that's exactly what we're trying to do with us, the Undertakers. Yeah. We're trying to revamp ourselves.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because you're right. 2020, COVID, that shit fucked everybody up. Mm-hmm. It really did. Right. Not just like musically or anything, but like mentally.
Yeah.
Physically, mentally. Right. Just, I don't know. It was a distraction for something else.
A lot of it I did myself, but coming out of the Suspension 9, when that sort of imploded, it's kind of the same shit, you know what I mean? Got burnt out. I was fucking high out of my mind and shit and strung out, like, you know what I mean? And COVID hit, and then I just became more strung out and eventually got sober. But I had to relearn how to make music again and love it again. You know what I mean? And it took a long fucking time. I thought it was over. You know what I mean? I couldn't sing no more.
And shit. I remember I was that? With you. Yeah. And he's like, there's a point in time where he thought, and he told me, I'm a lifer. I'm never going to stop using. Mm-hmm. Because he was so codependent on using. And he was like, I can't write music. And he would sit there and even sometimes like, like crash out or like, what are you falling out? Yeah. When you were falling out. Yeah. Because he was up for so fucking 4 nights in a row. And then he just like, all his shit he would be so pissed the next morning because all of his music would be all over the place.
Fall asleep on the keyboard.
On Pro Tools, on his music program.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was worried about you for a long time, to be honest. And just, you were real self-destructive.
Yeah.
I
mean, yeah, he was.
And yeah, I was definitely worried about you.
Well, I would text him all the time, like, worried about you.
And I'm glad to see where you're at now.
I appreciate that.
You're, it's like we were talking about Manson, and he had like went down, and like I feel this is your rise. You're coming up. You're, it's,
you're not the only one to say that. It's like with the two of you.
You've came a long way, brother. And,
I appreciate that,
and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I mean, you came a long way, and I'm glad you're still here.
I appreciate that.
I'm glad you're both still here because I have been with you guys through your addictions.
Yeah.
So I was worried about you.
The shitty side of both of us.
I really fucking have. Like, there's.
She's put up with both ways.
I deserve an award for that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But I really love you guys a lot. Like, I care about you guys. You guys are my best friends. Like, you guys are my special mans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you had to pick your fucking ass up out of face down in the fucking field, drunk as fuck, and then he would fall asleep too on his piano and go so loud it would wake the neighbors up. The whole house would shake. Like,
I fell asleep on the keyboard one time, and
he was drunk.
Yeah, and I had the volume so loud, like the whole apartment's just like shaking, just.
And you can't wake him up for shit either. He does not wake up for shit.
Yeah, my face is just laying on the keyboard, and it's just the whole apartment's shaking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I would just sit there and look at him in the
Yeah.
middle of the night, and then Marciano would come in and be like, "Oh shit, boo, wake up, boo!" Like,
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I was going hard in the paint
he
there.
was all the time, all the time.
Yeah.
Like, and like it was worrisome. You know what I mean?
It's not
Yeah.
easy to come out of shit like that. You know?
No, it's not.
And I
I
don't
know.
think it really matters on what it is, like if it's booze or if it's drugs or even if it's like other shit, like people like eating something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love
Right.
food.
but it's like once you are in the
Yeah.
addiction, it's super hard to get out, and the only person that
Yeah.
that can make you come out of it is yourself.
Yeah,
You know,
it's up to you.
because anybody can tell anybody anything.
Well, like I remember the day that you told me I can't do this anymore. You know,
Yeah.
like quitting wise.
As far as
Christmas
the hard
Eve.
drugs, yeah,
Mhm.
I quit hard drugs on Christmas Eve of 2021. It was
Yep.
Christmas Day. It was Christmas Day.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I had a total fucking breakdown of it. My legs were swollen like
Edema.
basketballs and
Mhm.
shit. The doctor told me I went to the doctor and I had hypertension
He
and
had
shit.
pulmonary hypertension. He almost had a heart attack.
Yeah, he told me, he's like, dude, if you don't stop now, you're gonna have a major heart attack.
You're gonna
Yeah.
die.
It took about 6 more months, and then on that Christmas
I
Day,
think the same thing happened with Boo too. The doctor said you need to stop drinking
Yeah.
or you're going to
Yeah,
die.
like
You're
I was
killing
going
yourself.
hard, yeah.
You know.
yeah,
He was sober after that for 12 years.
Yeah.
12 years.
Yeah, and then I started drinking beer once in a while. I mean, not all the time, but once in a while.
yeah, that
Yeah. Oh,
there's-
once in a blue moon. You don't go crazy.
there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's the problem is when you're in the daily cycle of I gotta have this to function.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's when
Yeah.
it becomes a problem.
Right.
That's a demon that
Drinking a beer here and there is totally cool, I think. But
Yeah, I mean, I
no
mean,
hard
since,
alcohol.
yeah,
I mean, since Thanksgiving, I've drank maybe twice.
That's really
that's
good.
really fucking
You know?
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
So I think I'm doing all right.
yeah. That doesn't. I don't think that qualifies as alcoholism.
that
I think.
doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
mean,
drink, but it's on like a special occasion,
Mhm.
maybe. But you know, guys know me. I don't drink.
Yeah,
like
you've
that.
never really
I-
been a drinker at all.
No. Well, way back in the day, yeah, with you,
Yeah, you would drink a few
when we would
times.
party all the time,
Yeah.
I would drink with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then again, I was young and stupid, so I was, you know what I mean? I was dumb.
Yeah, I burned a lot of bridges, fucking
Yeah.
with that shit. Not intentionally, but it just kind of came with the territory. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, sometimes people just get sick of that shit.
And
you know?
like
Yeah.
for anybody that's listening and stuff, if you know me, and I've burned a bridge with you, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I had to step up to my own demons. You know, I had to my own accountability and shit, and pull myself out of the shit. But anyways, back to the music. Like I said, it was hard. You had to relearn everything, you know, especially after COVID. That's why we're doing Dead Winter Stream right now, and it's because it's this new release and a new love for music and the fire's back and stuff like that. And as far as the Undertakers, I want to play live. You know what I mean? If we have the lineup, I want to do the drums again and stuff
Hell
like
yeah.
that. As far as writing stuff, I still have that one song we started writing that we were going to do like 2 versions of.
Yeah.
We could do something with it as well. But as far as like writing any other stuff, I'm kind of full up on the Dead Winter Stream at the moment. But I am definitely on board and getting this live shit going, and then, you know what I mean, kind of getting back out there, man. It's like you said, it's
Yeah.
2026. So much shit has happened in the last 6 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think we all kind of need this to.
I mean, and plus you guys were out in Colorado Springs,
Mhm.
and now you guys are back here in Denver, and I think we need to take advantage of that, and
Yeah.
start
agree.
getting the ball rolling, and
And I do.
because it really, I mean, it sucks. I mean, I hated that you guys are out there.
Mhm.
I'm like, I never
Us
get to
too.
see you guys, and I'm like,
Hated that
fuck,
place.
but now that you guys are close, I really want to, have us all together again and
Mhm.
more often, and
Well,
get some shit going.
You only live over there, so
yeah,
we're not that far from each other at all.
No.
Yeah. So we should take advantage of it and do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it, and I do want to do a music video for "I Am Legion" because that's my favorite song. That's the Undertaker's that we have done, and a lot of good memories with these songs too.
Yeah,
you know
that would be awesome. That's a good song.
It is a good song, and I'm looking forward to new stuff. You know what I mean? Like you said, he's got that song that we're gonna do 2 versions of, like with us, and then me and him, and you. You know what I mean? Do whatever we want with it, and then try to get some.
I was fucking with some guitars on it earlier, just jamming it.
Yeah, it sounds awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be badass.
Yeah, pull it up after the podcast.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's got a lot of cool things coming up then. For the future.
Yes.
Like you said, I think 2026. I have a lot of faith it's going to be a really productive year all around.
Yeah.
Whether it's music, whether it's podcasting, whether it's paranormal investigations, because we got to start rolling on our 7 spirits.
Seven
spirits.
We should. Speaking of, follow our 7 spirits page on Facebook
and TikTok,
and we should do that first investigation with the vampire. Grave.
Dracula's grave up in
yeah,
remember?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where is that?
Lafayette.
It's only like 40 minutes from here.
Yeah, it's only 41 minutes from here.
Yeah.
I went there when I was a teenager. Me and my friends would drive down there, and we're like, it's spooky too. Like even his grave, like people leave offerings for him and stuff like that. And it's very, very active there. So
I think that would be a great first. You know, we tried to do the third bridge.
That didn't work out.
Which was a total disaster.
Fucking noobs.
Didn't even have the audio on. Nothing. You know what I mean? Like.
I mean, but we did pick up on some activity.
Yeah, we did, but didn't record because we couldn't hear anything.
Didn't make an episode of it. So.
Yeah. It was still fun though.
But I was so fucking scared though. It was so creepy out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's definitely a vibe out there.
Definitely have to be careful out there because the landowner, he will shoot you with a shotgun.
Yeah, don't investigate Third Bridge. It's not a good idea.
It's
not
trespassing. It's just not.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
You be very careful. And be very respectful.
Yeah, respect.
Because the landowner there still lives there. So you guys need to just be very careful and respectful and stay off of his property and not do that. If you're going to do anything, please get permission before you do stuff because it's not cool to go on someone else's property like that.
But yeah, I think that grave would be a great start.
Remember the fucking meter was going crazy on some parts, like
the EMF.
Oh yeah. It spikes. Yep. Yeah, it spiked up. Mm-hmm.
That was wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then those gross ass bugs and shit.
Oh, those bugs are so disgusting. I've never seen anything like that.
And shit.
They were digging the sand and stuff.
Spiders, man.
I don't know what the fuck that shit was about, but that shit fucking scared the shit out of me.
But
the thing is I felt someone behind me the whole time.
I totally felt that too.
That one dark corner over there, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. There was some shit movement.
Yep.
Like when we were like on the street.
Yeah.
Like I was like, someone just walking behind me. Like what the fuck, you know?
Yeah,
it was weird.
Yeah. I remember when I was like, you guys, we gotta go. I feel something. Something's here. Something doesn't feel right. And you're like, what, are you scared or something like that? And I was like, yeah, I'm fucking freaking out right now because I could feel a presence with us, which freaked me out. And I was like, I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel safe. So we have to go. But it was awesome, other than me being a chicken shit, because when I don't feel safe, you know what I'm saying? But I think that personally, the scariest thing to me is people, not ghosts.
True that.
Yeah.
They scare me the most. Because I could see that evil. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I can see that.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely looking forward to like doing more like urban exploring around Colorado for now until you get off papers and doing it together now that we have all of our equipment and stuff like that, and now we can make episodes and actually post to our Seven Spirits YouTube channel, which doesn't have shit on it now.
Yeah.
Until we do our first episode would be fantastic.
Yeah, we explained in the last podcast, we had a lot of things, normal life, excessive life stress happen. So it's always kind of hard to remain creative and busy on those ends when you're dealing with a lot of personal shit.
Yeah.
But I think we're kind of coming out of that. And like you said, 2026 could be a great year. And I think we should use it to our fullest and
take advantage
of it. And
I'm gonna put the necrometer on. I forgot about that. Is that okay?
If you want to put it on.
What does that mean?
It generates words. The spirit box.
Like spirit words.
It's like
a digital Ouija board.
Oh
yeah.
Shit!
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should have seen the shit that we got when we had our last podcast last week.
Oh, with the story?
Yeah, with
with
AJ, remember AJ?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I need you to listen, it says. Hold on, let me connect it to connects to that.
Is it Bluetooth on?
Sorry guys, we had a technical difficulties because I was trying to show Boo the necrometer. The Bluetooth wasn't working.
And our battery died.
And then the battery died, which was really weird. Every time we talk about the paranormal, something paranormal happens.
Didn't that happen with Mike?
It did, but we heard the scream. Some girl scream.
That's right.
In the
podcast.
In the podcast, and then the fucking and then the camera died.
Yeah, check out episode 2. Unfortunately, the scream didn't get recorded because our camera died coincidentally just in time.
But everybody heard it. Me, Anna, Mike, and Michael.
Yeah.
We all heard it, and it was really fucking scary, dude. A woman screaming in agony. It was so crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I don't know, but
that's intense.
It is. It was so scary. Like, oh my god. I don't know what it is, but there is a mirror over there too that I got from a thrift store, and I painted it.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking with that Dracula shit.
I see stuff in that shit.
Fucking with that voodoo shit.
I ain't fucking with any of that shit.
Shit.
I don't know, man. They
vampire golfs.
Yeah, but they do say that mirrors are like a portal to the other side.
Yeah, like I was actually at Ark or the Goodwill or something the other day, and like this lady was interested in like this little porcelain little doll or something, and this guy came walking by. He's like, you shouldn't be buying stuff like that.
Yeah,
like he's like,
cursed object.
He's like, that could be cursed or something or haunted. Like you don't want to. And
that's what I think about every day when I'm at work. When they bring in those dolls, like this Annabelle doll I have over here, the Raggedy Ann doll right here.
Yeah,
I don't know. Weird shit happens with that thing.
You just had to bring it.
He did. He brought it. But his ass, it wasn't me. I didn't bring shit. But even with like my dream catcher, you never know. You don't know.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of old Native American stuff because I'm native, so it's I don't know, man. Like you never know.
Yeah, and this is all native lands too.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know? They used to have KKK rallies up here on the South Table Mountain.
Right here.
I heard about that actually.
Yeah. And the natives buried their dead up there.
Yeah. I've seen something about that on Facebook. Like right after you told me something about it, like I seen something about that. I was like, oh, that's fucking wild.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Which is not surprising, you know?
Yeah.
Sad, but...
Yeah.
I mean, this town was founded... I have a book over there, and it's kind of like... the town was founded by, like, an offshoot of the Masons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they have a lot of Masonic stuff going on.
That's, like, everywhere, though.
Yeah.
Like, even every freaking cemetery I've been to, there's, like, Mason stuff.
Do you remember the swastika graves up here in Golden?
Yeah.
But they're Asians.
Yeah.
They're like Asian royalty or something like that.
Yeah,
and
there's swastikas on their grave.
I don't know if it's Chinese or something or Taiwan.
I don't know what it is.
But they're all 4 of them have like blatant swastikas. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, also in was it Chinese culture? The swastika was a peace sign.
Well, Yeah,
right? Wasn't it like
it's initially all
the
all
sun?
the ancient cultures had a version of it, and it's a sun symbol. Yeah,
Right.
meaning life, energy,
That's
stuff
probably
like that.
what
Yeah,
they meant by that.
that symbol was not
Yeah.
bad until Adolf Hitler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't a
Yeah.
bad symbol.
But that's the thing is like there's always one asshole that ruins it for everybody. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That like has to make something evil or
Yeah.
something bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just crazy to me. But yeah, I mean, I love that cemetery. It's really beautiful. But
Which one is it? The golden
The
one?
golden one,
Golden
yeah.
Cemetery?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's really quiet here.
I
That's
think
why I
I
love
drove
it here.
through it one time.
it's really beautiful in the fall when the leaves change.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we go there to like get some peace sometimes.
Yeah, it's not far from here.
Oh, it's not far, and that's what I love about it. Is 'cause, like this town has everything you need. You don't even have to leave. We don't even really leave anywhere unless I need to go to my mom's or something. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's peaceful here. I love it here. It's beautiful. The first thing I wake up and I go outside, when we go to work, I see the mountains and the sunrise. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it seems real quiet and chill over here.
It is. It's nice. And
Yeah.
It's nice not hearing gunshots
yeah,
every night. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
trigger
Man,
PTSD
yeah,
shit.
that shit brings back that old shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't like that mentality.
It's kind of chill where I'm at, but I'm also surrounded by a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing compares to when we lived downtown Denver. Boo.
Oh, man.
We see all the crazies and shit.
Yeah, you could just like chill and people watch and see all kinds of crazy shit all day.
Yeah, like
All
Reno
day
when
and
she
all
was
night.
little, she was like, "Look, boo, there's a naked guy outside." And I'm like,
I know, I
"No,
was like,
hide your eyes."
Get away
Yeah.
from the window.
Yeah, it was crazy times, man. We've been through a lot, me and Boo. A lot.
Do you remember that one time we were leaving and like this guy like walks up to like on the side of the building and he like took a shit and then he just
Wipes
like
his ass with someone's mail.
I don't know. I didn't see him wipe his ass. or
I
nothing.
did.
I thought he just like kind of just took a shit and just kept walking. And
Yeah,
I
he
was like,
did. He did. He had a piece of some like mail and he ripped it up and he
Oh,
wiped his ass
yeah.
and then he walked away.
It's like what
Just
the
once. Good. Good
Yeah,
to go.
he's good.
fuck? I was like,
That's
all you
what the fuck?
Yeah, at least he wiped his ass.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, we saw it in the rearview mirror. Remember?
Yeah.
Because we're like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
In the rear view while you're driving?
Oh,
No,
speaking.
we're just like backing out like in the parking
Oh,
lot
okay.
and like
Yeah.
it was
Well, speaking of that, we used to live, and I used to live and work at the Newhouse Hotel, which is one of the most notorious haunted places in Denver,
Mm.
because it was owned by the owner was from Germany, and it used to be a brothel back in the day. And there's underground tunnels that lead to the Capitol building
Oh, yeah.
because the
that's,
soldiers
like,
used to
across
come.
the street.
Yeah. The soldiers used to come, and the everything in there is original, and it's so scary because there's also a story of a ghost lady that stays at that hotel still in the afterlife, and she likes to take like men's wallets and misplace things and stuff like that. I saw a little girl one night. Remember?
Yeah.
That was so scary. It was scary in there, but
Yeah.
they used
That
to clean
place
the
is
rooms.
real
There's a lot of
creepy.
people when we lived there. A lot of people died in that place.
Yeah.
A lot of people died in that place, man. And,
Yep.
you know, it's crazy vibe in there. But I got stuck in the elevator because it's an old elevator with like these like gate doors, you know, that used to close. The original everything.
Scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And I
scary
got
shit.
stuck in there,
Fuck
and
that.
it freaked me out because I am so scared of elevators, dude. But that was so scary. But yeah, like I don't think I can go back to that place.
Yeah, that
But-
place is creepy.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was crazy. We've had some really crazy experiences, and Boo has some ghost stories, man. Like
Shit.
everywhere he goes, like there's a ghost or a haunting or something.
Some shit going on.
There was what about the one that the old
You just
apartment?
carry it with you?
Yeah, like, I don't know what it is, but it had the old apartment building that we used
Yeah.
to live in. So when we would go, like when I would take a shower, I would hear people out there. There's nobody in the house. It sounded like someone was partying.
Yeah, it
hard,
sounded like there's just a bunch of people out there.
partying,
It's like
like a crowd in the
Yeah.
living room.
That's funny you say that because I've had the same experience, not in that place, but in different places. at my friend's house, and I would stay there over one summer. And every time I get in the shower, nobody else was in the house.
Yeah.
It would just be a roaring party.
Yeah.
And it sounded like it sounded like a 1920s type of party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You can
saying?
hear the glass clinking and people talking and laughing.
Yeah.
So like, you know.
but it sounded loud. Yeah. You would go out there and there'd be nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's weird like that.
But the fan would always spin by itself. Remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
That shit was so scary, dude.
That tripped me the fuck out. I mean, because, like, we never turned the fan on ever, and it just would just, like, go on randomly and just start... And it wouldn't just be on. Like, it would just start, like, spinning, like, fucking ridiculously, like, to where it, like, starts shaking, and you think it's gonna come out of the ceiling and shit, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know? Like, it was
poltergeist shit.
Or what about that one time that, like, with Sprock?
Oh, yeah. When the fucking... It sounded like there was, like, a fight going on in the kitchen. And it just sounded brutal, like, just... Like, straight up, like, a real fight going on. Like... And, so then I wake up and there's, like, silverware all over the floor. Just, like, laid out all over the floor. Like, covered the whole kitchen floor.
Damn.
Poltergeist activity.
Yeah, that's definitely poltergeist.
We did get a lot of that too. It was,
Yeah.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, I'd come home from work and all the cabinets would be open and shit. And
classic poltergeist, yeah.
Like,
but the same thing happens like in New Mexico too.
Yeah.
A lot of haunting.
I mean, it could be demonic though too, couldn't it?
Well, how poltergeists are manifested through we make
through
them
anger,
through us,
Yeah.
our energy, through
somebody's anger, those left behind or something.
I think it's PK manifestation. You know what I mean? When someone has psychic abilities, and their emotions are left behind, so it creates a manifestation of poltergeist activity. You know what I mean? So I think that's
interesting.
It's really crazy.
Yeah, one time at the old apartment. Okay, so I had this new neighbor live right across the hall, you know, from me, and he drove this red truck, and it was just him that lived there, and I didn't really talk to him or really, you know, I mean, once in a while he'd say hi, you know, if he's outside, or he'd wave, you know, but so I had this dream that, like, something was, like, invading, or, like, there's, like, a war or something going on, you know? And, like, I was, like, trapped in that apartment, and so, like, the guy from next door came and, like, he, like, helped us out and, like, saved us, and whoever was there with me, and he was, like, from, like, the army, and, like, he was, like, a sniper, and he was, like, killing people that were trying to kill us and all this shit. And so then I ended up, like, talking to him, and I was telling him about my dream that I had, and so he goes, "Oh, come into my apartment." And, like, so then I went in there with him, and he's, like, showing me all these pictures where he was actually in the military, and he was a sniper and all this shit, and I was like, wow, that's fucking crazy.
That's insane,
you know? Like, and like, I knew nothing about this dude, you know.
Wow.
That's
and
what's the premonitions shit? I have that shit
weird
all the time. I had one just recently too.
Yeah.
Weird experiences. Like, it's crazy how that happens. I swear I have abilities. You have abilities. You have abilities. Because things are attracted to us. And I don't know why. But maybe it's because we're sensitive. So you know what I mean? You never know.
Feel that energy.
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah, man. I mean...
I feel like I invited mine in a long time ago.
I think mine's more natural because of my ancestry.
Yeah. It's
passed down bloodline. You know what I mean?
That makes sense too. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just craziness. I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to doing some investigations and stuff like that, and being with you guys.
Was that
me too.
Doing music and stuff. And
was that a thump?
Yeah, I was hearing that too.
You were?
Yeah.
Upstairs?
Yeah, it was like...
Nobody's up there. Nobody lives up there.
Yeah, it sounded like something was coming up
Yeah,
I heard it.
all these units upstairs are empty.
I hear people walking up there sometimes.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just insane.
Always like weird shit when we talk about it, you know.
Every single time, it never fails.
It's
come
cool.
in peace.
It's cool that like it happens like on the podcast and shit. You know what I mean?
It does, yeah.
I don't know if they picked up the thumps or anything like that, but
maybe we're giving it energy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here, assholes.
Well, this has been a fun one.
I know. I
Like-
don't even want to fucking
Yes.
stop talking. Okay, we're back because every time we seem to talk about the paranormal, something happens with our battery dying. It
Like,
gets drained.
Twice now.
Yeah.
Back again.
Oh, it says "I am here" on the necrometer.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
definitely
shit.
have some
Yeah.
things going on. This has been definitely a interesting podcast. You know, starting with the music and
Yep.
going into the paranormal, and now we got things happening.
Yep.
Like I said
Ghost is here.
before it died, the battery died. There was some thumps
It says
upstairs.
It says cultural exploration. We were just
We're just
talking about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's crazy. I have wisdom to share.
Wow. To share.
Please
Yeah,
share. That's
yeah.
crazy.
We come in peace. We mean no disrespect. Feel free to communicate through that device.
It says color. Yeah, I'm. See, there's some weird shit going on right now. Like every single
Yeah.
time we talk about like paranormal activity and ghosts and stuff like
Mhm.
that. Like that's some. I don't know. That no results.
no results.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I wish the Bluetooth was working, but I guess it's
No
just-
results for what?
Yeah, this is so crazy, you guys. We just changed 2 full batteries. You do understand that?
They were charging even all day.
Yeah, they were charging. Yeah, I had them charged, and you know what I mean. That's crazy. It says zip it, zippy long stockings. It says you're not welcome.
Well, we're here.
Well, we're here. It's my house, so, and we come in peace.
Yeah.
Either way, but it's where you were looking. I don't know what that means. I just wanted to have this on. Well, just kind of test this out because the batteries keep draining, and we've already changed 2 batteries.
Yeah.
But definitely looking forward to going to the vampire grave.
He says explore
Here.
the area.
What?
He says explore the area.
Is that what that's?
Yeah. Yeah. After I just said
The vampire grave.
vampire's grave.
So that's
From
solid.
Transylvania. He's from Transylvania.
Yeah.
You should see this. I'm hovering at the area.
What?
It says. This is so crazy.
That is kind of
This
weird.
movie was talking about like how we were talking about the cemetery and
Yeah.
all that shit,
Yeah.
or that stuff going on up there.
Look at the EMF reader, boo.
Is it spiking?
No,
What's
look
that?
at that. It's glitching.
Oh wow.
It's like at 50.
You
Like
pointed it?
look at this. Yeah, it's going up this. Yep, that's so crazy. I wish this Bluetooth was
I'm
working.
hovering
dude.
at the area.
That's crazy to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think that's a confirmation saying that we should go explore that place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
And he's hovering over it like the
Um,
Flying Dutchman
Like,
from SpongeBob.
we should set up a date here soon.
Yeah.
I think next weekend I got my kid, maybe, possibly. But we do have a lot of nice warm days coming up.
I was
But
gonna
we're
say,
off
the
3
weather
yeah.
days a week.
should
So.
be coming up.
What you got going on next Wednesday?
I don't think I have anything going on Wednesday.
Then it's a date, baby.
Yeah, I could come through
You want to
Wednesday.
do next Wednesday?
Yeah,
Sure.
that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Explore
We'll do
the
it.
grave,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, let's
we
do
can
it.
film our first episode out there
Yeah.
for
That
Seven
would-
Spirits.
That would be awesome
Yeah.
if you guys tune in to a first episode for Seven Spirits Paranormal, and make sure you look on our Facebook and our TikTok and everything, and Instagram. I think we have Instagram. I'm not sure. I have to check, but
Mhm.
because I've got so many pages that I manage anyway.
Yeah,
so.
you have like 20.
Uh,
or
Yeah, I
more.
mean, for music wise
Yeah,
and
you
like
got a lot of pages.
podcasts and
You got
stuff.
artwork, you got.
I know. I have my hands full.
Yeah,
I
you
deal
got a
with
lot
all
stuff.
of that because nobody else knows how. So and I'm pretty good with like replying to people. And
Yeah.
so you hear
You're a great
anything-
networker.
Yeah, I'm a good businesswoman. That's the thing. Like, I always have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I always will be, and because I love it, I enjoy it. And even when I was doing my Zombie Queen booking international, national, and local bands and different venues and stuff, I love putting on shows, and I love giving people a chance and hearing what they have to offer. I am a musician, but I also enjoy other people's music. I love it. You know what I mean? And I guess I just try to keep myself busy.
Yeah. I think like going back to 2026, I think it's kind of up to us to make shit happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think we always have a lot of conversations where like, man, all the icons are dying off. There's nobody else after like certain types of people die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a really sad thought to have nobody else. And I was even watching Billy Corgan's podcast or his show. And he's just waiting for some whoever out of the Midwest or wherever to fucking bring something fresh to the table.
Yeah.
And
breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was in my mind, I was like, Billy, I think you should be focused on Colorado a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, a lot of good music and musicians come out of here.
Mhm.
They come from here. You know what I mean? I know a lot of great musicians here that I have performed with and
Sarah
I've seen
from
live.
Shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charles Edward from Seraphim Shock and Velvet Acid
Velvet
Christ.
Acid Christ,
Yeah.
A lot of people, come from Colorado.
There's a lot of good music here.
I think we were number one for like metal here in the local scene.
Really?
Here in Denver, yeah. At one point. I'm not sure about now because I feel like things are falling apart because like all the venues are closing and stuff. But I don't know. That's just I don't know.
I mean, there's also one last thing before we wrap it up, but I noticed locally and not just here locally, but passing through other cities, like when we were on the road and playing with other bands and stuff like that, there's a little bit of a stagnancy as far as like rock and metal is concerned, because what you have to me is a lot of bands that sound the same. They have it's kind of like this like deathcore, like the rah 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 rah, kind of. And that's cool to have some cool breakdowns and stuff, but I can only hear so much of that. You know what I'm saying? Right. I like a little diversity. I like a little groove. I like a little,
too.
you know what I mean?
Switch it up.
Yeah. And I'm not shitting on deathcore or anything like that. You know what I mean? But there's just so much of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So many fucking bands doing the same fucking shit. You know?
Right.
So you do have to kind of filter through. There is great music out there, but I think you gotta kind of just filter and see where it's at,
Yeah.
And I think the great ones are being written as we speak right now. You know what I mean? It's just gonna hit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then with that in mind, I'm gonna plug Dead Wizard Stream real quick. If you haven't yet, check out our debut music video called Scars and Ashes. It's doing really well. We appreciate all the love and support and the shares. And stay tuned. We have a new video coming out this spring for our next single called Failure at Odds End. So make sure you keep posted and check our page on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. With that in mind, also check out Boo the Ghost and The Undertakers. Reverb Nations, all that stuff, right? On Facebook,
all that. Yeah, hit us up for a CD.
Yeah. Also, anybody interested, you know what I mean, to see what The Undertakers has to offer, check out the music. We are looking for a bass player. You know what I mean? Just throwing that out there. But yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on this show.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here, brother.
Like I said, we're new at this too. This is our 5th podcast, I think.
Yeah.
It's just been so much fun doing these things, and it's an honor to have you on our show and talk about a little bit of the past and everything. And
an honor to be here, brother.
Yes, sir.
It's been awesome.
And I'm excited to doing more music with you and on this paranormal journey as well. So
yeah, I'm excited too. We got to kick ass and,
yes, sir.
get this shit rolling.
you're more than welcome to do more podcasts with us too.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'll definitely come back and do some more with
Hell
you
yeah.
guys.
Bring over
Yeah.
Sixer, man. Slam her down. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all the shit podcast is about, talking about all the shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So we're just
Yeah.
gonna talk some shit.
Yep.
Oh
We
yeah.
talk about everything,
Yeah.
real
Talk
stuff,
about
stuff that's
some
going,
real shit.
stuff that's going on in the world.
Real deal.
Everything,
Mhm.
everything. Sky's the limit. You know, the
Yeah.
more the merrier. So
Mhm.
definitely looking
Heck
forward
yeah.
to more.
Well, this has been All the Shit Podcast. I am Mally Mal, and
I'm Z.
we will see you on the next one.
We're waiting in the shadows, hanging in the gallows. I know where my fears. I'm here to face all my battles. The infidel, without all of your false idols, bleeding disciples, the sacrificial lamb.